Hello, fabulous friends, fans, and superstars of my dear friend Nadiya Shah. I am Yuriria Robles and I welcome you to your horoscope for the month of July 2024. Dear Gemini, this month is amazing for you because you have the great benefic in your sign for a year. What are your plans for growth, expansion, and broader sense of being in the world? It is true that the catch might be that you scatter your energy, but it is a situation that you can easily manage. Your ruling planet, Mercury, right at the beginning of the month, is finishing his visit to the sign of Cancer, and feelings for you will not have much of a presence in your mind. Then, with its entrance into Leo, you will take pride on the creative and playful ideas that will cross your mind, and you will have the energy to express them in a grand manner to your siblings, neighbors, and cousins. Just be attentive on the second of the month because Mercury will oppose Pluto. And although it is a quick transit, the strength of your ideas, sayings, or relationships will be tested, either by someone in authority or by a foreigner. From now on, be on the lookout because ideas and opportunities will come from abroad, from mentors and higher knowledge, and theories will be at your disposal. Make a point on registering them by hand or record them. This will be useful for a later time. There is only the matter of the retrogradation of Pluto entering for the last time to Capricorn in September, October, and 19 days of November. Then you will have to wrap up something with your partner, finish some business to move on. When Mercury enters Virgo at the end of the month, the 22nd to be 26th to be precise, you will be able to analyze more your ideas or communications. The permanence of the Sun in Cancer in the second house is gearing your energy towards your income. Be professional and serious, committed about everything. But it is also true that you have the energy and interest to move to a new and better situation for you. Investigate. Be on the lookout for your options. Whatever you initiate will be successful. More so if you take the time to plan it carefully, taking into consideration time and effort, or resources, of course, at your disposal. You have time to do it. Don't burn all your matches quickly. The new moon on the 5th will also turn your focus into a new situation with your values and finances. Maybe something that you expected hasn't come yet. You might think that because you didn't act on time or not at all, but the point here is to see what you can do better the next time, which is now, and we can always choose to do it differently and, of course, better. The new moon comes with Venus still under the beams of the sun. This means you have to be inspired by a great woman or a motherly figure that made it through the business world and in a caring manner. Maybe this energy will inspire you to go into a food, nutrition, or housing business. Do have faith in yourself. Recognize the doubt, but do not let it deter you from acting. Let the inspiration grow, investigate, allow it to sink in, and let it be when you are ready. Then there is the matter of the meeting of Mars and Uranus to the star Algol, the most challenging star in the heaven. Sometimes we have to face our shadow, and it is easier when we are not expecting a set result. You are the master of flowing. On the contrary, when things don't move, you are bored, to say the least. Yet you are as human as the rest of us. But for now, let it be what has to happen and enjoy freedom. The myth of Medusa is the story of a beautiful maiden that worked as a priestess in the temple of Athena. Neptune saw her and desired her. It is not known for certain if she agreed to have an affair with him or if the god forced her. The point is that it did happen, and Athena got very angry at the girl for desecrating the temple. So the goddess turned the maiden's beautiful hair into a maze of snakes. Medusa was so angry that whoever caught her gaze would turn into stone. Some time later, another hero, Perseus, with the help of Athena herself, beheaded Medusa and kept it the head to conquer his enemies. He was on a quest to save his love Andromeda from peril. This myth refers to the idea that we must have an understanding between feelings and thoughts, and when we do not pay enough attention to either side, we get into trouble. It is possible to say that Medusa was only looking and minding her own daily business, not giving enough attention to her own feelings or to her own plans or ideas. So she had to learn the hard way. From the blood of Medusa, though, arose a beautiful white-winged horse, the famous Pegasus, and it could fly remarkably high into the heavens. So the lesson for us is, as I mentioned, to listen or acknowledge our feelings, understand our reasonings, not use either of them against each other. And from there, it could arise something beautiful from us that equates the Pegasus, a product, an idea, a creation, a love that goes all the way to heaven, that is out of this world and inspire others. For you, the myth of Medusa is signaling the preference you might have of the power of the mind over feelings. Gods and superheroes determine their circumstances, seemingly without a choice. But for humans like us, consciousness has to be heard in order to grow. So letting coldness or anger get the best of you is not the best course of action. Not even with the little ones or the loved ones. Better is to refrain for a few breaths and think before taking any drastic action. Even the professional or social milieu is looking at you to have a mature answer to whatever happens. Let it be so. I know feelings are not your cup of tea, but for now, the energy is emphasizing the mastery of them, not the denial or the hold of them. It helps to breathe deeply and slowly through the nose, not through the mouth, and then acknowledge what you are feeling. After that, you can act more intelligently. The full moon is on the 21st of the month, the second one in Capricorn, this time on the last degree, signaling an end of a period the one where you had to understand the values of others, what it takes to earn and sustain an income. From now on, you will develop new ideas, as I mentioned before. Take note of them. You are always open to listen and learn. Refrain the talk for now and integrate whatever people is telling you, even more if it comes from teachers and legal advisors. Saturn is ruling this full moon, and its presence in Pisces is not easy to handle for you because it demands seriousness and commitment. And it will be at odds with Jupiter in Gemini, which makes you feel scattered, distracted, interested in too many things at the same time. This energy demands a compromise. Tending to one side will bring problems and dissatisfactions. In harmony with this full moon is Neptune, also at 29 degrees, pointing also to the closure of a situation. It is not really the end, but the closure of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Be at peace with it. In matters of the heart, for those who are in established bond, offer the best of your wit, energy, and mobility, plan adventures, and rekindle the relationship. Both of you will grow. Now, for those of you who are looking for a new one, a new relationship, also your charm and intelligence is at the highest expression. The only thing is that it may present you with too many options, and it may not leave enough time to really know someone for the time being. In this case, enjoys the multiple possibilities. What is remarkably interesting for you this month is the equilibrium between Jupiter and Saturn. If you are wise enough, you will select the best ideas and not be scared to implement them if you organize the course of action with a sensible plan. Make the best of it. It will be a marvelous month. Enjoy.